The book of 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan, which means adversary, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Call Halom La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Mukakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Grand Millstone, who are the apostles and elders of Yasharallah. Peace and salutation to the Bayath that would die that has a date of elect. Now, the reason why I brought that scripture up is because I ran into an article on this coronavirus. So this is going to be a quick update on the coronavirus, and this is February 5th, 2020. Okay. Now it says, this is from NewJersey.com. TrueJersey.com. It says, traveler to Newark Airport placed under mandatory, and one of my videos I went into mandatory, which is basically forced by the government. Quarantine is basically forced by the government. Okay, mandatory means that it's forced. Okay, coronavirus quarantine in New Jersey. So I'm read it again. It says, traveler to Newark Airport placed under mandatory coronavirus quarantine in New Jersey. Okay, now we're all finding out through the news and through the alternative news, especially through W7 and other sites, okay, that this coronavirus has a patent to it. Meaning what? Meaning that this was a man-made virus. Okay? And now what's going on is this is going from one nation and happening from other nations, man. 144. Okay? And so now and also it's spreading in other countries. All right? And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want to bring up the ID 2020 because it's a vaccination and RFID chip put in one. And when you go into the videos and go into the study of this ID 2020, they said that they can't ID everybody for certain exact cases like this. And I'm gonna get into it. But let me read this article real quick. I'm gonna read another article and then I'm gonna end it. It's just a quick update for the Akim. And because these devils ain't slick, man. I think this is the way they're going towards to make the RFID chip mandatory. Okay, I think it's gonna be this through this virus, man. Because putting the puzzle together through the spirit is just like the way they're doing it. These devils. That's why I read 2 Corinthians 2:11. We're not ignorant, okay, of Satan's devices, man. Okay, it says for the first time, a person in New Jersey has been placed into mandatory quarantine over the threat of the coronavirus. The state health department confirmed Wednesday morning the woman, who was not a New Jersey resident, flew from Hubei, China, to Newark Liberty International Airport on Tuesday. The department said the woman did not show any symptoms because this coronavirus had a 14-day incubation period. Okay, the woman did not show any symptoms of the virus, the department said, but because she was in Hubei, the Chinese province, and that's the dangerous part of this virus, man. Okay, that has a 14-day incubation period, meaning that what, you won't show any signs. So this these devils know what they're doing, man. We don't know how many people, all right, are actually with this plague, man. And through this, these devils could say they don't know who's who, and they could digitally chip everybody with the vaccine. The woman did not show any symptoms of the virus, the department said, but because she was in Hubei, the Chinese province, where the virus originated, as of Tuesday, the woman was ordered into a mandatory 14-day quarantine, the department said. The woman was taken to an undisclosed location in Essex County, see? And all these undisclosed locations, okay, or quarantine places are FEMA camps, man. And that goes back to the videos that the apostles been playing for years. Have the 10 regions, all of them have a plethora of FEMA camps, man. Okay, and that's why we was warning you people that your local Walmart, your local Targets, your local Costco's, your local BJ's are just big FEMA camps or quarantine camps. It says the woman was taken to an undisclosed location in Essex County, where New Jersey Department of Health will monitor her for symptoms the next 14 days. Now, who's to say that these people they're not giving these people the vaccination with the RFID chip? Who's to say that, man? Because the scripture says, okay, then shall they be known who am I chosen, man. They should be like men sparing none. Okay, and one of the reasons why they could be like men sparing none is due to this virus, man. And they're not gonna take no for an answer of anybody that doesn't want to be quarantined. The woman was taken to underclothes. Oh, I read that already. It says the risk of the novel coronavirus transmission in New Jersey residents remains low, and this is why they always try to dumb it down to the people. But this is becoming a big thing, man. They want to dumb it down to the people, and so they come out with news. Or they come out with breaking news to put the people's back against the wall, and not everybody has to get quarantined for coronavirus. Okay, and then take this vaccination. It says Nicole Kurgan, a spokeswoman for the department. New Jersey has now confirmed cases of corona. Has now it says New Jersey has no confirmed cases of coronavirus, but 490 people across the globe have died from the virus, and these numbers are being dumbed down. Okay, the virus, and there are more. Matter of fact, I just got news, Lord, when I put a video up, that another 21 million people in China is being quarantined, man. So this is such a low level of a low alert level. Okay, why they say taking such major precautions, man? Because they're not letting people know the true story. Just like they're not letting people know the true story about UFOs. Just like they're not letting people know the true story of life. And life is pertains to you Israelites, which you so-called blacks, and Americans. So Esau is the devil, and devil just means deceiver, man, because that's what he's born with. That's his gift. Okay, that's his personality. That's his spirit. He can't tell you the truth. This thing is worse than we know, man, and it's all out of order ab KO is to bring in the RFID chip because they know that people are not gonna just willingly accept it. Okay, you cause a problem, reaction, then solution. That solution is going to be the mark of the beast. And this is why the prophets of the Lord are constantly warning you people and showing you the prophets, okay, showing you the way of what these devils are doing, man, so you people could be prepared. These devils ain't slick, man. They're getting ready to bring in that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. All the systems of this world, okay, has been upgraded to fit the market to fit the RFID chip. Now they have to just cause a situation to happen to make it to implement it in the system, man. I'm telling you, these people ain't slick, man. It says, but 490 people across the globe have died. That's it. Let me get this article real quick, right? Let me get this article. Let me see. Salaki, let me get this article. Okay, check this out. This is an article going back to September 20th, 2019, right? And it says here, ID 20. This is biometricupdate.com. It says ID 2020 and partners launch program to provide digital ID with vaccines. It says ID 2020 Alliance has launched a new digital identity program and its annual summit in New York in collaboration with the government of Bangladesh Vaccine Alliance Gavi. And all this stuff is surprisingly, well, we're not surprised, okay, I'm being sarcastic by it, okay, by Bill Gates, man, okay, and everybody's seen that what he had. It was it was basically a production, or basically on TED, introducing and letting people know the solution that that he has, okay, with vaccination, man, and showing that he wants to vaccine the people. Okay, it was like a big portfolio he showed with it, and showed, he had a big it was like he was selling it, man. Okay, on his project, I forgot the name of it. It slipped my mind, but okay, but he had a big on TED of introducing this chip to everybody, man. It says we are implementing a forward-looking implementing a forward-looking approach to digital identity that gives individuals control over their own personal information while still building off existing systems and programs, says Anna Chowdhury, policy advisor at A2I. The government of Bangladesh recognized the design of digital identity systems carries far-reaching implications for individuals' access to services and livelihoods, and we're eager to pioneer this approach. Gavi CEO Seth Berkley says that 89% of the children and adolescents who do not have identification live in countries where the organization is active. We are enthusiastic about the potential impact of this program, not just in Bangladesh, but as something we can replicate across Gavi-eligible countries, which is going to be the whole world, providing a viable route to close an identity gap, he says. A partnership was also formed earlier this year between Gavi and the Simprints to use biometrics to improve vaccine coverage in developing nations. Digital ID is being defined and implemented today. See, implemented. Okay, and we recognize the importance of swift action to close the identity gap. You see, the devils know they have a short time. Comments, ID 2020 Executive Director Dakota Gruner. Now is the time for bold commitments to ensure that we respond both quickly and responsibly. We and our ID 2020 Alliance partners, both present and future, are committed to rising to this challenge. ID 2020 also announced a new partnership and provided progress reports on initiatives launched last year. Since last year's summit, the ID 2020 Alliance has been joined by the City of Austin, UC Berkeley, Citrus Policy Lab, and CARE USA. All right, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this is basically letting people know they already have everything in place. You see? And these devils are getting ready to make their moves, man. Okay? And they're getting ready to introduce the people or make in place, like they already said, this ID 2020. So with that, I'd just like to give you guys the Akim, the Akwath, a quick update on what's going on. We know that before Yahweh Shah comes back, before World War III, like Apostle Tahar always says, this RFID chip has to be made mandatory, which is the mark of the beast. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the apostles and elders of Yashavala. Peace and salutations to the Bayath, that would die, the house of David of elect. So until next time, Shalom.